OKFM 101.7.
Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwah, North Tongue Mrasibejeni, was a minority spokesperson, a ban of foreign affairs in Sensemba, Mrasibejufia. Nanu bimu papa, uniform more and ye. Honorable, I'm watching.
Yo, Major Sumania, did you ever call?
Yamia Dumu, now answer.
Yamia Dom. Listen, me hoya.
Occupy Bank of Ghana, the Mono, Honorable Yadaji, Ekobi.
Oh, definitely. Eddie Kaima initiative for you. Definitely. Me drew her cry and son 7 o'clock boy by 6:30 number.
Wow.
And me wo obra sporter me no kasa say. Enti na mo frame me earlier no me to me amfa na me grant interviews be but then say okay FM very very important enti me bisa permission enti my chairman who can cry because me interview way and sana my return to the demonstration but me person may use this opportunity to comment on more Kofuba and Tampa this obra sport but there's certainly more room into Obia or yet outraged about the direction of our country. The way I must say of minor Bank of Ghana governor was printing 77 billion cedis illegally without parliamentary approval, violating Section 30 of his own act. Now, in the midst of printing 77 billion, still on manage and making losses, or to make Boca 60.8 billion. I mean, how is that possible? What printing is 77 billion? Now, so you still make losses of 60.8 billion, negative equity 55 billion. Enti sikana mo printing and then I'm with the year. Because you say contractors yentiomoka road contractors are owed 15 billion. Yentia school feeding caterers food suppliers yentiomoka pensioner bondholders are still complaining. Bondholders are complaining. Financial haircut. You see debt restructure. Into 77 billion amuko kukuomo a printing year without parliamentary approval. Now, in the midst of a collapsed central bank, depleted national reserves, Mose Modie office now muye juma wono, and ye mamo, and to move a new office. More budget a muye, and a PPA approval a munyaye, $88 million. Ebanisena say project no, the cost of the land. That is also the project is now approaching $300 million. How? Bank of Ghana office started at $80 million. Now, question at the time, Boka, you have made losses. In the office project way, and to mean join. Sure, even much wealthy nations, they say Australia every day for the Commonwealth Games, or Muwini, you have the right to host the games. Prime Minister, say economic difficulties, Abba. Abba. To me and support you, they must do better for them. They must cushion their citizens. Omuka say, look, as I say, you're fixing your priorities. We must have our priorities right. Enti, withdraw from the Commonwealth Games. Announce here to the entire international community. Say, to me and host games maybe because. 2 weeks for 2 weeks games. Now after that, more now come air the omo. That is responsible leadership. Usha United States of America, Biden buy or say new presidential jet Trump order and change answer 5 years. Common defer. They deferred it for 5 years. Until the over 20-year-old Air Force One and one are all using. Or say it is not time. Because the economic crisis is air cost. It is not time. If the American people see that economic crisis air cost, now so me personal comfort in it, may turn new presidential jet. And yeah, they are even me, I can live with. Or say on to men that into what they fair. This is what responsible leaders do. Into a banner sign a Bank of Ghana, Miss Governor Addison. What bought central bank? What collapsed the central bank? What depleted your national reserve? And yet, it is in this time that you are saying, sir, we hear new office. Office now, Musi Minia. The kind of, profligacy, or Musi, or Munia car parker, I bet you for 3,200 cars. Can you believe that? Office for 7,000 offices. Musi, the biggest office in Africa. It is our office, no. Omochanya in Yana. $300 million. Imagine what it can do. Dialysis are yen to mean tiaka. Yemami Omokowa, they are on bare floors. Incubators are yen in our hospitals. We can't use $300 million to address those life-saving situations. Intiminia, the governor and his 2 deputies, they must go. And the general leadership of this country, we need to rise up and tell them in their face, say, this is not the direction I'm promising here. President Akufo-Addo Kachira say, no dear, on here 18 months, Oba within 18 months, Oba transforming Ghana. How is it possible, sir? President, I will say, Oba transforming Ghana. No? The Yehune say, you came for yourself. Presidential jet, President Kufuor order here. Juma Bibian jet, no. President Mills, use here. President Mahama use here. One kwa say jet, no. Won't use it. 20,000 euros an hour. Now what charter the world's most luxurious private jet. Recently, when the money all got finished, we went into an economic crunch. How is it possible, sir? Obia will say, Oba, you will transform this country. You will focus on priorities. Suddenly, we see national cathedral. We have vision. Nyamene wakasa say heaven is no longer comfortable for him. It or person of Ghana. At 339 million Ghana cedis. The yehu eye amona kesia. The world's most expensive pit. We are where we are because of bad leadership, because of corruption, because of plutocracy. Indiana and the way. And I will encourage the good people of this country to come out in their numbers as they are already doing, and let us show red to this incompetent and corrupt bunch.
Honorable, after all said and done, and demonstration going forward, in the coming days and weeks and months. Then I'm say ABC.
There were a number of demands. Edikan, Governor Addison, Miss Governor Addison, and the 2 deputies. Omo resigning. Omo resigning. The demonstrations. So Kenya every week omo demonstrations. Demonstrations. We demanded his resignation. Number 2, demanded Office of the Special Prosecutor. Your colleague Honorable Mahama Yariga on our behalf were petitioning the OSP to commence immediate investigations and prosecution of the governor because they were violating the laws of our country. Were printing 77 billion. He must be prosecuted. He must answer for his crimes, just like the Nigerian governor is being prosecuted. And then we are also demanding, sir, from now onwards, illegal printing now or more year work as I saw Mujai. They must stop the illegal printing. And finally, the 4th demand, and it says, head office project, as I saw almost suspended. It makes no sense at this time to be building a head office when your children are hungry, your youth can't have jobs, people can't have access to dialysis, people are dying, retirees, pensioners can't have access to their. They are not asking you for favors. They are not asking you, say, President Akufo-Addo Bechayesika, or more Musika investments or more year. They can't have access to it. And these are demands. That head office project, that gigantic, needless project, which has become the symbol of corruption, the symbol of lack of priority, as I said, Omujai with immediate effect.
Yo, honorable, away from the demonstration, Revelation chapter 12 na no boy am yes. I don't know what's the
the way I was starting quoting Revelations, they say about.
Because we know track chapter 12 on Obama, yes, there was war in heaven. Emma Satan made in the tail actually 1/3 of angels need to a mobile form. A didn't say the AC was through our Bible actual any war, but quoting as I heaven so scandal for BS war. Ama yes, no winning. And yes, oh, and you do for somewhere. Wadaruma. And no pay your near be so say the heaven scandal. And we're there.
Many a by way and the way heaven, everyone money, everyone musemo. The last time I was from Musi Cathedral. In summer, every that project number from Ajay, what time you $30 million to carry some and also what $6 million their journey. The last time because she showed us send a warehouse dinner or ton coffee. That's what he does. And all the other scandals, Reverend Victor Kusi, Boati, Kwame, Dujenfi, double identity, all of that, in the name of cathedral. Latest one, heaven. Minia, heaven scandal way. Ebeya on say, Yenina on our blind side. Sena assassinating na aka ewo airport. So we need baby airport no work. Kotoka International Airport. Assassina aka 93 acres. Eye nyina yedia. Sa assassin God chief and a donatee for an airport project. It has always been in the name of the Ghana Airport Company Limited. Eye Ghana for nyina yedi yasase. Minia sena assassino. President Akufo-Addo and a finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta Omwama instruction official letters now media to join signed by the current managing director of the Ghana Airport Company Limited. Managing director Ope the full name Mrs. Pamela, just a minute. The current managing director, Osha, let us now media tuja or no, or signing the offer letter. Offer letter no is dated the 16th of December 2022. Mrs. Pamela Jamson Tete was signing. Sir, offer an allocation letter now. What kind letter now? Or say, wanya approval, instruction from above. Say, assassina akano 93 acres. Or more Koye Airport City Phase 2 project. It's a company beer, your friend, Heaven Builders Limited. Heaven Builders Limited. Almost say they are heaven builders. Now, so they don't build in heaven, they build here. Almost time assassino Eddie Maomo. And you say almost to assassino. Almost it's just a giveaway. Now, Osha the airport company can be mature in the giveaway letter. Almost say heaven builders no. Or more by road construction be or more by providing some drains, basic gutters and other things. And in consideration of that, airport company no Emma or more 38 acres of the land. 93 acres now Akano. Or more ma heaven builders 38 acres.
Oh no, but not Akwako or no more ya butter system.
Exactly. Exactly. Butter system be. Meanwhile, butter system no. Ghana Airport Company can say, oh, the road construction now Omuba Bayano. It cost $85 million. Can you believe that? Meanwhile, what kind letter now? There is no evidence there. On why independent assessment. So $85 million cost of the road construction. To me, who baby that figure came from. They are just conjuring that figure and making the figure huge, $85 million, so that the company can get more acres of land. And the question now, Eddie Kind, this is such a major project. Ghana Airport Company, no, Adentina Omwamba Parliament for parliamentary approval. Why are they going about this in darkness, under the cover of darkness? Anka my intercepted documents where Anka Obia enim say Omo ton yasasi ewo the Kotoka International Airport. Obia enim, Parliament enim, my friend members of the Roads and Transport Committee of Parliament, they all have no idea. Omonte Krada, this company called Heaven Builders, Omonte Omudinda. And Heaven Builders, no. How were they selected? What is their track record? What is their capacity? And even most importantly, Minia, say Ghana Airport Company, omo pese omo ye road construction, omo pese omo ye some amenities and all of that. Assassino Yawodia. Adentina directly, no. Unko encourage Sika. Look, Ghana Airport Company, omo apply to our local banks and omo task fund managers to raise funds for them. It can be raised so easily. So easily. They don't need any middleman. Sir, Heaven Builders, they don't need them. If they are looking for road construction, if they want to develop portions of the land, Assassino Eyamudia. And you see, it's the same concept. Frontiers, Obekaya airport testing, there you discuss it and draw. Mwanka Samube to me, your testing where you had a clinic. You didn't use your airport clinic. Noguchi Fobe to me, when you see Noguchi, you didn't use Kolebu Central Laboratory. You didn't use Kumasi, the KCCR, the Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research. You didn't use them. Suddenly, no, Minia, suddenly, you go and get this hurriedly incorporated company called Frontiers. No track record. Now, $140 out of the $150 now more charge. We say would you pay $10 per. And the yen Ghana for yen for $10. Now the private entity that hasn't invested anything in the airport company takes $140. It's the same principle. The principle of create, loot, and share. Ghana Airport Company doesn't need any Heaven Builders to raise equity, to raise finances. And Minia, to make matters worse, because this deal, costs behind the scenes, behind the curtains, under the cover of darkness. Will you believe, sir, Heaven Builders for Omochro Krata, they are making a counter offer. Will you believe that? A counter offer. Almost say 38 acres, no? And so on. Almost 62 acres. Almost twice.
Hey!
Can you believe that? 62 acres.
Assassin, I did tell Omo Pentoso.
Omo Pentoso. Sir, letter also, my publishing is dated 23rd January 2023. Nipana or sign here. Your friend, Mr. Frank Oredu Afum. Mr. Frank Oredu Afum. Or say, or your director for Heaven Builders. Almost say 38, no, and so on. Into almost 62. And me know, say, this deal, I resist serious tensions that we're gonna have company.
Honorable, before Baku and Muna maybe say, oh, yeah, said that now church in the beginning, said, I know. 1% ka wamo yano kukumbata system no wo hwe sika say if agreed Heaven Builders no fanye project omuka so de beye in exchange for the land no a now we are currently an acre of land go ewo airport no 38.14 initial one no say ton acre bia at the current price of an acre in airport sika having builders no be spendi ewo gutters ni de omo ye no senka ye ton 38.14 acre land no per 1 acre ebo asset now airport ambroso.
Brilliant question. Linear, what is a very, very intelligent question. Into the Miye say, me free real estate for or more a ton as I say our airport residential area. And I may bisa the going rate, the current rate. 1 acre no, Yankai say 1 acre is about 4 plots. And they almost say an acre average. Ubia me free, nobody went below $4 million for an acre airport residential. With the 38.14 acres, Yedema having builders, they stand to make $152 million. $152 million. And we know almost even if that $85 million of land almost road construction, even if there is no valuation, no independent value for money audit has been done. The amount of specifications we are in the offer letter which I have seen. But you let's grant them say, okay, they will spend $85 million. The irony is even $85 million no. Omuna Ombeba catcher was Ghana Airport was almost spending $85 million. There is no independent assessor to really assess almost spending $85 million. But you let's grant them all of that. If you take that out of the $152 million, they are making almost $80 million in profit. Yeah. Asasia enya modia. Enya se what asasino. And the question we be beside say, Anka Omwa Ruli Ghana, who have been put in charge of the Ghana Airport Company Limited, from Nkrumah's time all the way to Champon, Kofu, Liman, all the way to this Fourth Republic. If they were doing this, Anka Assassino Ebibeka, Ama, what to me, Anyabi, Ediama, who cronies who have set up this heaven builders, but are not interested in going to heaven. It's shocking. And to think, sir, even after this $152 million, almost say it's not enough. And so into almost 62.14 acres. Now, this 62.14 acres at the current $4 million per acre analysis, the going rate, they will make $248.56 million. Can you believe that? $248 million.
Honorable, and check beyond nanso so megidi ese for and me be ya adwene be kai se enipa bi ko ye project bi ewo airport nsase so ema roads and transport minister moko ho come ma warning so munya ne ade because airport nsase no entremu ba se there are certain projects bi wa wuntumi mfanye ebi bi wa betumi interrupt and ebe impede flight ni ade airport nsase no for this purpose anankomde ma heavens builders no a project I was here na airport asase so na airport asase do we lease it and I said do we sell it?
Brilliant question. And Minia, who kind of counter offer now? Will you believe, sir, 45 years in the initial offer, almost say, and so on, into almost 99 years. They want to be in charge for 99 years.
99 years, almost 100 years.
They are looking at children, grandchildren, 99 years. That's what heaven builders.
And a better transgenerational property.
Exactly. And it's almost far-sighted. They have a big future vision, big vision for the future. 99 years. Meanwhile, no, Ghana Airport for Ankasa, no, Assassina Omoje from the Ghana Chiefs, no, Aka 45 years. I don't know how they are going to manufacture this 99 years for the heaven builders. But question now would be very important. One say, airport no. Yankai say we have been doing expansions. So yeah, terminal 1, terminal 2. Say you terminal 3. What are the future plans? Are we sure say we will not even need this land for more expansion? We sure the way Ghana is becoming the hub in West Africa, the gateway we are talking about. Even this Ubeka, there was a time we said that the airport no work no as I say no in shutdown so sad that young relocation to Pram. We've had all of this which Ghana grand plan for the future. All of these things have been considered. So we even need more land. And as I see where tongue the having buildings. I mean it's not even say tongue cry, the mom. It's just a giveaway. What really is the national vision now? What are the current plans? And why are we not having a national debate on this matter? In China, for these major decisions, no, they will say, who they call parliament, who BMO. Then you invite experts, you open it up, national debate. We are debating in parliament. We are looking at the pros and cons. We are looking at the national interest. You share value for money. A bit more or minor. This is such a major intervention. Into that you say you expand the airport now. As I say no, having builders in Semo. It's no longer available for 99 years. That's what they are asking for. I mean, I mean, just people will not just have this country at heart. I mean, Bonnet Ben Ghana for a year.
Honorable, wait a minute, Mr. Kakra, having builders at Makui. Is it Ghanaian owned?
Yes, a Ghanaian owned. Also, Meditoja said, the Mayano Air Part 1. And Part 2, no, I was going to reveal the owners or more, those who are behind the heaven builders. And there were other damning documents who are Mary Lizzie. I'll prove to Ghanaians, the Americano, there are very credible institutions, both local and international institutions, pardon me, who have raised concern about this deal. Said deal we end yet. It's a part 2 now, which is for Ochina Wednesday. May reveal the identity, those behind the heaven builders. And these reputable organizations, the Omoka, the way are more condemning this heaven builders deal. So that you just, these are the professionals, experts, engineers, or more raising issues, and may what assessments are mature, may publishing in and you will see, say, this project, this deal is not in the national interest. In China, even the current managing director, I can tell you on authority, say, she's been doing a lot of feed dragging.
Mrs.
And
Pamela.
because of that, Omo threatened, sir, Omo be unity. 16th August, just a few weeks ago, worker unions, no, Omo issue statement, sir, Abai en Nimna, sir, Omo dismiss Obana. They will go public. They will spill the beans. They will reveal all these things. Deal with creating a lot of tension. Look, top management is sharply divided because Omo do or minor, Omo say at the way they can't defend it, and if it goes public, they know that the Apple company will be so exposed, and they are also concerned about their future. Say Omo and Shea, people will go to jail because of this deal.
Honorable, Ochina dia Odebeba, ye bebo hun komo, and wait no, ye ni mu sense parliament resume sitting asem we be pie mama who debate beba.
Oh, definitely. Many leadership are discussing, and the outgoing chairman of the Roads and Transport Committee, outgoing ranking member, Honorable Kwame Abuja, Nibuefu, because they've been having all kinds of discussions, and never were they told, sir, the airport lands are being given away to this so-called heaven builders. And you drafting a motion, you change the parliamentary resume, you be demanded for a full-scale inquiry. Into your best summon, the managing director, the board chairman, board members finance, because what kind of letter almost they have approval from finance minister. And they also received a call from the presidency, putting pressure on them. The person who called from the presidency, my name no. I have all the records. And we will make sure that all of them are summoned before Parliament. They will have to answer. Why do they want to give away all these prime lands and they will just jeopardize the future of this our only international airport? They will have to come and answer.
Honorable demonstration inti mayane wasene fa wonsi.
Yo, Mr. Medase, ya mention.
Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwah North Tomra Sebejani. Wokwamra Sebejefia or minority spokesperson ebano Ghana ne amawodwo ensem ho nkomobo Foreign Affairs Committee or minority kasamafo edomkuma kasamafo ewo Foreign Affairs Committee ena ye no ebo nkomo no bringing the time to exactly half past now.
OKFM 101.7